So looks like that video got over 1,000 views. I don't know what to say, man. That's crazy. I mean, we got over 1,000 views. I wasn't expecting such gigantic growth, but hey, here we are. So why the part 2? Part 1 was good enough, right? Well, I missed some stuff, as some of you guys pointed out, especially this guy. Thanks for reminding me. There's a lot of things that I missed while recording and making that video. If I wanted to do a history on Photoscape 2, I definitely should have covered those in it, but I guess I did not decide to do that. So here we are. We're here with the sequel to the Photoscape video that did well on my channel for the first time. Well, I guess we're back in Photoscape 1 again. This time, I kind of wanted to talk about the extreme difficulty first, but you know, I think we should do the training mode first. It's more easy on me. I don't really like the challenge. Oh, and also, I completely forgot this room had a second floor. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I could have even gone to the retro version of Photoscape 2. Oh, I didn't even need his footage. I didn't even need Cooper. So, here it is. The training room. Well, in here it looks only slightly familiar, like it's beneath something. So first we got Code Cracker. It's the code, you know, it's just the code from the end of the game. Once you finish the Code Cracker, you get 5 training points. What are they used for? I mean, I guess you can turn them to regular points. It was the agility room. Is that where they made the agility update for Photoscape 2? That's crazy. We got holes, I guess. I don't really know what they call these. Platform. And after this, you get the best reward of all. Granite. Oh, and it gives you 9 training points! The final one is reaction. And it's just like if Simon was like a Roblox game and you were the person, you know, playing Simon. I think it's a good time to finally escape from the training room and go to the final area that I missed last time. Extreme mode. Oh, wow. But how the atmosphere suddenly just changes.
How are you? I am under the water.
Alright, so here we are going to the extreme difficulty. Well, looks like we gotta pick room 1. There's no other rooms. Alright, in we go. It deleted all my items. Alright, cool. And here we are! The first version of what Photoscape 2's entire gameplay would be based off of. Here we have air. You know, this is pretty weird. It's all rusty. Wonder why that is. Anyways, this gameplay is exactly like Photoscape 2 in a more compact, slow, kind of boring, not that fun. And well, I died. Oh yeah, single player. That exists. I didn't really play that much, but you know, I guess those people who hacked it are gonna have a fun time. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna choose endless, not practice, because I've already had enough practice on this game anyways. So this is like an entire segmented area of the original game where only you are in the room and you're the only one there. You don't even get any items. So let's see how long I survive. Well, guess that's that. 8 points. Well, cool. Now, I want you to actually remember this lobby, as I'll actually be talking about it during this video. So stick around. Okay, cool, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Flood Escape 2 releases, but what happens after that? Cave System and Flood Island are finally released to the public. Well, maybe the public. I don't really know. It could be testing, but let's see what both these look like. Well, Cave System turned out to be a completely different map entirely, and Flood Island is basically the same except for some event script changes, but hey, here's a quick summary of events that happened while, the game updated. Abandoned facility gets revamped, sinking ship gets added, sinking ship gets completed, okay. Axiom has spawn issues, insane map, Lost Deserts finally added, new OST for Axiom, Snowy Peaks by Rare Headdress, Acid now has temporary air, that's very cool. Darkside Forest, revamped Cave System, so bye bye old Cave System, and Flood Escape 2 is released to the public in beta form. Let's go! Obviously I'm not going to cover every year of updates for Flood Escape 2. So crazy difficulty is finally added, so let's see what the community decides to make with this brand new difficulty. The first notable crazy map would happen to be Blue Moon, because it was added to the game later on in its life. So we're gonna play through those. You can skip to this timestamp if you don't want to watch any of the cool maps, but I think you should at least watch one so you understand what the map looks like. So, if you've been playing Floodescape 2 since 2020, you probably know that the next crazy map after that is Poisonous Chasm, right? Well, if you're a very cool, awesome dude like me, then you would know that originally that wasn't the case. Originally, the second crazy map was supposed to be No Light. No Light, or Dark Science, was originally supposed to be the second crazy map, but Crazy Blocks decided no, and decided to cancel the map. Chris Selmer has an entire video about every known footage of No Light. If you want to go watch that, I'll put it in the description, as well as a recreation of No Light himself, so go play that if you want. I'll put the ID right here for you to play. All I know is that this video's runtime is very long, so I don't want to waste time talking about No Light when I could talk about Poisonous Chasm. Poisonous Chasm actually has 2 versions. It got revamped later on in its life, but it was added to Floodescape 2 in its first version, so congratulations, at least you didn't have multiple versions like Blue Moon, so we don't have to extend the runtime of this video playing all of them. But yeah, if you want to go see that map, look it up yourself, because I'm not doing that again.
But Codex, where's Familiar Ruins and Beneath the Ruins? You said we were gonna talk about them.
Yeah, I know. I didn't forget about them. They're right here. Look, it's Familiar Ruins. Familiar Ruins, originally called Deja Vu, was created and published and put into the game at January 18th, 2018. Very cool. Here's some footage of it. It's basically Floodescape 1, but destroyed, broken, and you have to escape it before the lava catches up to you. It's a very odd lore implication, but once you're done with it, you got to Beneath the Ruins. Beneath the Ruins is very destroyed ruins, obviously, underneath Floodescape 2. Maybe it's part of the extreme mode, that was also kind of underneath Floodescape 1, but we can't really know. The lore implication right now that people have thought about are Crazy Blocks killed and destroyed Floodescape 1 and left it behind, as in the end of Beneath the Ruins, the guide is there just sad with a paper that says Floodescape 2, like he just found out that there's a sequel to the game that he originates from and is now going to destroy Floodescape 2 as much as possible because he hates Crazy Blocks. There you go, I finally talked about Beneath the Ruins and Familiar Ruins. You happy? Comments? Yeah, thanks. Well, geez, man. What a long road. And, I mean, you can't end Floodescape 2 without talking about Floodescape 2's community. Floodescape 2 Community Maps is a game made by Crazy Block to promote and show the community creations that might get added to Floodescape 2 with the monthly highlight system. I'm currently working on beating LB Hyperspace in Floodescape 2 Community Maps. It's very difficult. It's actually a remaster of an older map from like 2017 or 2018 called Hyperspace, which has not aged well, which is why the remaster does exist. But yeah, basically every single new map in Floodescape 2 nowadays is a community creation. They're insane, like, works of art. The quality on them is so high that I'm just confused on how I would even make something like that. But I'm trying, or I might upload a video about that one day. But yeah, Look at the runtime on this video. It's a long video. This time I'm deliberately leaving out things that don't need to be talked about, you know, like, oh, Gloomy Manor got an OST, or all that. I just kind of wanted to cover the big main things that I just forgot to talk about in the last video. And that's it. That's the video. You watched the entire thing. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. You know, I wasn't expecting a giant growth in only a couple of days, but you guys have proven that it is possible. So if you want to see more of this stuff, like and subscribe. Get this to 1,000 more views. I would like more views. Give me more money, please. Get me to 1,000 subscribers in the next 30 seconds. Give me more money right now. Bye.